Hi, welcome to the Artsy Things podcast and vlog. I'm your host, Catherine. Today is Thursday, October 24th, 2013, and this is episode 34. Okay, so it's been a little over a week. I should have recorded on Monday, so it's been closer to 10 days than a week. But stuff happens. I was looking after kittens the beginning of this week, so they were needy, so I need to take care of them. Sadly, none of them made it, but we found them outside on our farm. So, but some of our cats have gone missing over the summer. The coyotes are really bad. We don't have a dog, so that's part of it. But the local mill rents land from people and plants trees, and two sides of our farm have trees on them now, which used to be fields. So trees are moving in closer, so all the wild animals are too. And yes, I'm knitting. I don't usually do this, but I can put on longer podcasts on YouTube, so I thought, hey, I can do this now. So yeah, I spent Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looking after kittens. Sadly, none of them made it. But what you gonna do? We tried. We were giving them kitty milk, and I'm sorry, when I shrugged, I moved my bed. We gave them kitty milk. We did what we could. We made them comfortable. They were well loved. But it's sad. I hate seeing animals suffer and die. Last night was the hardest because it was the kitten I wanted that passed away, so not a very good week so far. But I did get some knitting done, which I will show you. Okay, we're going to go with FOs first. And okay. Oh, it's in my bum. I just threw everything onto my bed. So I knit hats this week. Last week when I recorded, this was a whip. It was a work in progress. I was at this point, so I didn't have much to go. This is just one of my normal hats. I sell them, so I improvised most of it, other than I can't remember why I didn't improvise on this one. I can't remember. It's been so long since I even looked at the pattern that this was kind of based on. Anyway, I was here, so I did that much and then the decreases. So this hat will be going into the sale bin. And now that I've shown this, I'll take the doohickey out. So, oh, and this is Craft Smart in the Twilight colorway. I like it. It's really pretty. I have a shawl that I'm knitting in this that I'm really liking, but I just don't knit that much on. Okay, after that hat, I knit this hat. This is another rolled brim, but I didn't roll up the brim because it plays nicer through this way. Again, another beanie. This is in Red Heart Super Saver in the Plumberry colorway. They fit pretty good. I'll try this one on. I'll show you. My hair is going to be a mess afterwards. See? I like it that they roll, but yeah. I love how this one's striped. So, this is another one for the sales bin. Yeah, I just love how it's striped. I didn't expect it to stripe like this, because I thought I had made one with this yarn before, but apparently I hadn't, because I have not seen that stripe before. I talked last episode about a special order. This is for one of my coworkers, Cameron. He wanted a Maple Leafs hat, so I did the blue and white, and I did stripes. And I kept telling my mom, every time I look at this hat, I think of hockey. So that's a good fit, considering it's all. I think Maple Leafs are hockey. I have no idea. I don't know sports, so his hat is done. And he's been to work 2 or 3 days this week, and he hasn't mentioned his hat, but that can go in my bag and go to work now. And then this is the last of the hats. Oh, sorry. This is Red Heart Comfort. And of course I don't have the tag here. It's in this blue. It's the same color as the Red Heart Comfort, or Red Heart Super Saver blue. And then Red Heart Comfort in white as well. Okay, this is the last hat that I finished. And I did not weave in my ends yet. And I cheated doing this, but I didn't have a needle handy. And I want to start another hat. It is Loops and Thread Impeccable, and this is in the Tropical Storm colorway. I kind of like the brim because, well, my colors are not very true tonight. It goes from tan to brown a lot, a dark bluey brown, turquoise, and then like a teal green. See, the turquoise is coming up purple, and it shouldn't be coming up purple. Just wondering. Yeah, it's just my light here. I'm sorry, guys. I will try and get a good picture. Well, that's closer, but it's still not purple. Who knows? I'm doing it late at night. It's 7:30, and it's like pitch black out, so I'm thinking I may need to put another light bulb in the bedroom here. So yeah, this one's done. I just have to weave in ends, and then it's done. Okay, more finished objects. I knit 4 more squares for my blanket. I have 2 red. These are like bright cherry reds. They're not orange. They are bright cherry red, like Christmas red, basically. So these are just like 2 grandma's for dishcloth pattern, basically. Then I try something new. This is a mitered square. I forgot what pattern I used. I did modify the pattern. Sorry, I gotta move things around here. Actually, I didn't put it in that folder. That would be tasty new. There. Okay, I think the pattern I got from Ravelry is the Scrappy Square. And it's a picture of a white and blue mitered square. So, I can't see the designer's name on there, but, and I modified it. I do not like doing make ones, so I did knit front and back for my increase, and you can see the increase. I don't really care, but yeah, it's a nice square. You can see a little bit of the red. That's just because neither one of them are actually perfectly square, because I knit wonky. So what you gonna do? And then I did just a plain garter stitch one. So I have 4 squares done. These I will take a picture of and put them on Ravelry, and then they can go out in the shed. Okay, works in progress. I have 1 hat, This is Loose and Thread Impeccable in the Fresh Lilac colorway. It is gorgeous. It is actually purple. It's showing up like bright purple. It's not. I don't know what is up with my colors today. That's pretty close right there. So it has a light purple, a dark purple, and a dark green and a light green. And then kind of a brown where the green, the dark green, and then the purple meet. Well, maybe it has 3 greens. Yeah. Oh, it's really pretty. This yarn is so soft, and it's very nice to work with. I have one skein of the Impeccable. It's the Impeccable. I don't know if it's the big, because I lost the tag, but it's in a beautiful gray colorway. That was the first one that I bought, because it's expensive. Like, I got it on sale. Oh, by the way, these were both new purchases since last recording. Same with the white, but it's white. But there was a sale at Michael's, so I bought some. I bought a whole bunch. Oh. Duh. I have more projects to show you guys. Okay, I've been working on my anti-treaties socks. This one I'm just starting the heel flap. And I finished the heel flap on this sock. So, that is awesome. Everything I've read online says that your heel flap should be square, but I don't do slips or anything. And from other things I've read, your heel flap should be basically the same amount of stitches as it is wide. So this heel flap is done. And, oh no, that one isn't done. This one is done. So close. That's where I was on this sock last time I recorded, and I'm done the heel flap, because this one's longer. I knew one of them was done. So yeah, I'm really liking these. I just have to now, on this one, trim the heel and pick up. But I'm going to wait until I can trim both heels at the same time, because I find it slightly confusing, and I've never done a 72 stitch sock before. So this is completely new to me. I like doing my socks cuffed down. I find it hard to cast off in such a way that it's loose without being wonky. I hate grafting. I hate Kitchenering my toes, but catch-22. I'd rather Kitchener a few stitches than have a cast off so loose you can't, they won't stay on, or so tight you can't put them on. So those are my tree socks. And then I started knitting 2 more squares from my blankets. By the way, this is Red Heart Comfort. I don't know the number or the colorway name. And this is just an old acrylic. So this is Red Heart Comfort. And I think I have this in my stash page, but I'm not 100% sure. This is going to be another mitered square. Yeah, I just have the very tip. I've done like 4 rows. And these are stitch markers I have made. I like making stitch markers. And then I started just a grandmother's favorite dishcloth out of the green and blue print. I don't know why all my blues are coming out purple, but it's a blue. There is no purple in this yarn. So, I have 4 works in progress this week. My Twilight shawl didn't get worked on this week, as far as I remember. I did work on my mom's socks a little bit, but not much, so. I think I ripped back as much as I knit, so. Okay, we are going to do stash enhancement now. Woohoo! Okay. So yes, I gotten a whole bunch of this. This is what I have left from the tropical storm. The rest of this will be blanket squares. Because it's so soft. I want some of it in my blanket. I'm thinking I should almost have enough to make 2 hats out of a skein. And I almost should because it's expensive. These skeins are 192 yards. And these were $3.49. I got Red Heart. It is 244 yards for the variegated, and it is $3.99 a skein. So, and I know with these I can get 2 hats, and I have extra. But yeah, I got Tropical Storm, Fresh Lilac. This one is Holland. Okay, what you're seeing is red is like bright fuchsia pink. My colors are off. I am so sorry for that. This one is Somerset. Helps if I actually show it to you. This one is red and has some mauvey purple, green, and like a nice buttery yellow. So this one's gorgeous. I actually think I got most of the colors in this in solids. This one is Luxury. And I had almost the same color from the brunettes. Super Value. But this one's softer. But yeah, I really like these. The full skeins will become hats first, and then whatever's left over, I will make something with for myself. This one is Folklore. It's a bright turquoise, dark purple, like a goldenrod. Sorry, I hope if I actually showed you guys. I want to call that Kelly green, but it's not quite. It's more like an emerald. Between emerald and Kelly green. Burgundy. Looks like, that's the same purple. But yeah, I just think it's gorgeous. So, I got this color. With some of these, if I did get the solid, I'm going to do the solid as the brim. If I'm going to do the ribbed brim on it. If I'm just going to do the rolled, I'll just start knitting it. And then I got Neapolitan. Looks like ice cream. I love it. See, those colors are showing up fine. Just some colors. And then for solids, I got Cherry Red. The solids are 268 yards on a skein. So I got Cherry Red, Aqua, and Aqua goes with this one. And you could use these two together. The Aqua is not in this one, but it would go well. And then I got Butterscotch, which goes with the Folklore and the Somerset. Then I got Kelly Green, which goes. So I guess maybe it is a Kelly Green. Well, not quite. They're really close, but not quite. And then I got a beautiful soft rose. And this one goes perfectly. So yeah. And then, that's what I got at Michael's. And then I got Red Heart Super Saver in the Macaw colorway. I got 2 skeins of this. And it's showing up purple too. It's not. All of these are in my Ravelry stash page. Sorry, itchy nose. I spent way too much money on yarn. Oh, and then I got two big skeins of white, and then I got another colorway that I forgot in the living room. Because I bought it and then I decided, you know what? It's just gonna be squares. Because that's what I want it for. So yeah, I bought a lot of yarn. Oh. What else can I tell you? Not much. Life is pretty boring. I had to empty out a cubby hole in one of my other cubicles because I have 38 cubes stacked up along the wall, and don't worry, they're attached to the wall. I have 8. No, I guess the bottom one's all yarn, and the top one, half of it's yarn and half of it's books. And the middle one is mostly yarn with 2 things for movies and 1 thing for binders. Like, most of that wall is yarn. I had to make them because I had too much. But they're so pretty and they're so squishy, and I just want to touch them. Oh, and I got 2 things. I keep forgetting stuff. I got 2 things of Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool. I got the Heathered Brown and then the natural. Don't know what for, but they were half price. So I'm like, yeah, you're coming home with me. So there'll be lots of knitting. But I did good. I did all 4 of these. I think I started these Sunday. I did Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, no. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. And then I started both of those last night as well. So. And I probably would have got more knitting done because I really felt like knitting. But the kittens demanded a lot of my time. So. And last night it was sad because the one little girl wasn't doing good, so. I just hate when I see them suffering. It's so sad. But anyway, on a happy note, I have lots of yarn. And I have 38 blanket squares. 38 of the big ones now, so. That's good. That'll be a decent sized blanket. And there's no pattern. I'm just doing these until they're 8 inches, and then I told my mom and aunt that I'll be knit squares until I have a bin full or until I need a blanket. I'm thinking the bin full will come first, and then I'll sew them together in some pattern. I have no idea. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. You guys can find me on YouTube as Kinda Artsy Things. You can also find me on Ravelry, on groups under Kinda Artsy Things, or you can friend me as KitKatCrafts88, KITKATCRAFTS88, or you can find me on the blog at kindaartsythings.blogspot.ca. There was another one, which I forgot. Oh, Facebook. I just added a Facebook page, so you can like me on Facebook if you want to. And that is under Kinda Artsy Things. So, we're at 24 minutes, so I will let you guys go. And hopefully you guys have a good week. And I'm kind of aiming for 10 days to 2 weeks. So, who knows, you may see me before then, but I will not promise you will see me in a week. Oh, sorry, cat distracted me at the window. It's freaky. It's all black, and you see this little ghost cat. He wasn't a ghost. He was just a light cat. Okay, I'll see you guys next week before I blob on for another 20 minutes. Okay, bye.